Hey, what's going on, guys? Lockout Zip here. I've got 20 brand new types of TNT behind me, and when they explode, they all do different things. From TNT capable of turning your world into a winter wonderland, to chemical TNT that will poison all creatures nearby, to even TNT that inverts nearby objects. We've got your fix. And yes, don't worry, we've got the big boy TNTs too. To make it happen, we hired 2 developers to code in any TNT they wanted, and they decided on these 20. Join us as we go through all 20 of these TNT and, blow them up. Now, don't worry, we'll show you how to get all these TNT at the end of the video, because what would you rather we do? Craft TNT or explode them? These first 10 TNT are by Icy, and we start with chemical TNT. This one is awesome. It will cause all nearby mobs to get poisoned when this thing gets lit. All the crafting recipes are going to be showing up in the bottom left-hand side of your screen today. Look at this. Look at them go. You get hit with Wither, Nausea, and Slowness 3 for about 20 seconds, sure to kill any mob caught in its path. Oh boy, yo, I'm gonna be sick. But yes, as I said, we're gonna go into deeper instructions on how to craft all these at the end of today's video, but you can get a basic look by checking out the bottom left of the screen. Oh yes. Let's see if we can survive this in survival. We've got on Prot 4 gear, and we've got a whole bunch of potions as well as golden apples ready. Now, this TNT doesn't cause any block damage, which was very interesting, we'll call it. Now, look, it actually looks like we're doing just fine. The golden apple kind of, it may have put things over the top, but needless to say, any mobs caught in the action probably gonna have a rough time. Now, all it took was really having some decent protection armor, which I believe helps us a little bit at least. I mean, look at that. We're pretty much like, that wasn't that bad at all. Okay, how about with no armor? Yeah, let's see how we stand now. Oh boy, it looks as though, I don't know, it looks as though it's not too bad. I mean, we're starting to lose our health down there. It's not the end of the world by any means. Oh boy, yeah, we're getting a little close now. Nice! Okay, it presents an actual threat. But for now, we move on. The Fortune TNT requires a fortune book and some TNT, and will allow you to collect an enormous amount of ores for the amount you find in-game. As you can see here, we blew up, oh, I don't know, maybe a good 13 diamond ores. Let's see how many diamonds we get from it, though. According to this, we got 43 diamonds. 43 of them from just 13 ores. This is gonna be amazing for collecting different ores in your Minecraft world. I mean, really. Any guesses? Look at that, 2 TNT netted us a grand total of, let's see, almost 2 stacks of diamond. That's amazing. Ooh, we got some hiding. Okay, we got to, yeah, about 2 stacks. But this is an expensive TNT, as you need a whole fortune book in order to make 8 TNT. So you'll want to use it, well, I don't want to say sparingly, but you might want to use it, sparingly. Like, not for redstone. Yeah. Next up is the inversion TNT, and this one requires some ender pearls, but look at what you can do with it. The moment you light this thing, it will invert any nearby objects and structures that is around it. And now look, we have inverted this. You can now see the floor on the ceiling, and it actually got rid of the bottom area down here. Oh, I'm curious, what we got for the treasure? Ooh, not bad. 2 of them. Oh yeah, this will be way better to show off with the inversion. Y'all ready for this? Plop it right down in the center. Let it do its thing, baby. That TNT, baby. Nice. Nice. Yo, that's sick. It even inverted the chest. The chest is up here now. That's fantastic. Can't open it though. Yeah. Next up, Icy TNT. Requires ice. And look at what happens the moment it blows up. Well, your world will become a winter wonderland, with logs becoming blue ice, leaves becoming regular ice, grass becoming snow, and if you happen to set one of these things off with a cave or mine shaft underneath you, you'll be pleased to know that the caves will see some changes as well. It doesn't go too deep, so the caves have to be close, but if you were to light one in here, you'd notice that the stone undergoes a change as well. Namely, welcome to your icy cave of goodness. Use this to instantly beautify areas that you'd like to have a little bit more of a winter touch. Fantastic! Ooh, Nice. Quantum TNT is up next. Notice we're in survival mode right now. Not because we're gonna die, but because the quantum TNT has a power in survival. Namely, it will teleport you extreme distances. Like, where the heck are we right now? Well, allow me to explain. We were all the way over here, and this baby took us like 50 blocks away. So check this out. Look, we're gonna light another one. Any guesses where we end up? Hard to say, but it's probably gonna be somewhere pretty far out. I'm gonna light 3 more of these. Okay, we are now, boom, 2 to go, and we're now, boom, and the final TNT. Where are we now? How far away? So we started right there by the dead bush. Interesting. Kind of went in a circle. Quantum TNT is also capable of teleporting other... What, huh? Hey, get back here. Now you stay put, okay? Nah, just look, it works, see? He's gone! Next up, magnetic TNT. This will drag nearby mobs towards the block itself. Witness! Y'all ready? Kaboom! That was awesome. Allow me to show off once again in greater detail. The magnetic TNT, which requires iron, will bring all mobs nearby and blow them all up. Wow, some survivors! Well, you know, for now. Why don't we bring you a little bit closer to the ground level instead so that nothing bad happens? Nah, just kidding. You're all gonna blow up again as well. So sad. Oh, even brought me in that time. Next up is the Silk Touch TNT, which will allow you to collect all blocks that the Silk Touch TNT breaks. In fairness to Mojang, in Minecraft 1.14, they changed TNT to be a collector of 100% of block drops in its own right. So this is every single dirt block and grass block that blew up. However, it does not work for every single block. In this example, we're not going to get leaf blocks back. It's going to actually blow up those leaf blocks, and you'll be left with the logs and etc. However, if we were to blow up this Silk Touch TNT block, it will collect everything. And so if we were to place it by these leaves over here, you would see that it has a nice little change to it. Namely, you're gonna get all those leaf blocks. And it also means that you'll get grass blocks if you happen to blow up any nearby grass. And it works the same across the board. So whether it's leaves, cobwebs, ice blocks, you can get them using this TNT. Just make sure you have a Silk Touch book handy because you'll need it for the recipe. Now we move to nuclear TNT. Some of the big boys. This one you need a wither skeleton skull and a whole bunch more TNT. And as you can see, upon setting this puppy off, a few different things happen. Namely, you get a nice explosion, as you might expect. This whole area's gone. But you'll also get hit with poison and nausea. So any mobs caught in the crossfire will be poisoned, as well as given a little bit of nausea for their trouble. Yeah, good luck trying to find your house, man. It is totally gone. Let's dig one of these super deep in here. Yeah. Curious to see what happens to this mountain. We're just gonna back up for a second. Bag it on up, baby. Okay, you think the mountain's gonna be gone? It's gone! That's awesome. But is it as awesome as antimatter TNT, which you need 8 nuclear TNT and a nether star for? I guess we'll find out right now. Light this puppy off and say goodbye to this local branch of the village. Seriously, it's not gonna stand a chance. Blow on up now, you dig? Boom! And did you hear that explosion? My goodness. You get hit with Wither 4 and Nausea 2. So nothing should survive this explosion. Apparently except for cactus and wheat and emeralds and torches and I could go on. But this is a crater and a half. I'm a big fan. However, it doesn't end there. The final of Icy's TNTs is the Black Hole TNT, which requires 8 antimatter TNT and another nether star, which means this single TNT required 9 nether stars to make. But let's see what happens to this poor island after we place down one singular black hole TNT. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm ready for this one, or my computer. Blow it on up, baby! Ooh! Oh my gosh. And look, a black hole forms instantly. Wow. And the closer you get to it, oh! It killed me, and it's still there. There's literally a black hole that's been formed. Holy moly. Get it? 'Cause the whole... Anyways, the island is essentially completely gone. We've caused a crater in this ocean to the point where we can go underneath, and where the ocean once was is now just pathetic kelp hanging out. And yeah, you're gonna want to stay away from this black hole lest you die once again. I didn't mention, though, in survival mode, you will get drawn to it. And it will continue to kill you if you get too close. Yo, can we just see that again? Can we just stop and appreciate? We literally got sucked into this black hole. No amount of swimming was going to be able to save me at that point. Watch. Let's see if we can... Oh, I'm just swimming around. I'm just a swimmer. Swimming around. Oh! Sorry, that was obnoxious. But hey, it's okay. We got 10 more TNT. Now we move on to Blues TNT, and we start with Anvil TNT, which, as you may have expected, requires anvils to sort out. So we're gonna go ahead and let this thing blow on up and see all of the anvils falling from the sky. Amazing! A whole lot of them, too. Like, look at this. Let's play a game. I want to see if I can actually survive right now. Let us survive the onslaught of anvils. Oh my gosh. It's like a mini game. It's like a whole mini game. Oh boy! Whoa! We made it just barely though. Yeah, this is so much fun. Next up is Seismic TNT, which requires you gather stone for your crafting recipe. And look at this guy. It will cause seismic activity in the nearby area as all the blocks on the surface of the area the TNT is lit will explode into the air and then push outwards as well, causing heaps of different blocks to be strewn about all over the place. Let's see what happens when we light a seismic TNT around some of these anvils. Ooh, some of the look at that. Amazing. Imagine using some of these in combination of one another. Shipwreck? No problem, baby. Plenty of ship to give right now as it completely hits the sky. Dude, that's cool. I ain't even mad about that. Hold on a second. Can we do it underwater as well? What happens underwater? Oh, nice. Yo, that is neat. Oh, I ain't mad at all. Let's see what we got in the chest. Empty? All right, I'm a little mad. Up next is Sponge TNT, which requires sponge and TNT. Who'd have thought, right? And look what it does. It clears water. I could have told you that one. Well, I guess I did. Okay, but so how much water does it clear exactly? Is it enough to clear this entire lake out? Sure is. How about this shipwreck area we were just nearby? Is it enough to cause a dent in the ocean? Wow! Way more than I thought. I'm actually quite impressed. Yeah, go ahead and keep the change, Sponge. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, but here's gonna be the real test, right? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can get... Nice. Nice. Look at that. Wow. We actually bought a decent amount of time before being submerged once again. This is definitely a TNT you'll want to use to clear out areas with moderate amounts of water. None crazy, but, you know, your results may vary. Chain reaction TNT requires blaze powder, and upon blowing up will cause other explosions to start occurring in the area. So put this in the middle of a crowded spot and you'll be lucky if there's any survivors. Look at that. None of them made it. Ooh, and that goes for a hot second. That was good. Oh, hey, wow. Got some leftover. Anything else? No, we good? You sure? Okay. Might be a fun way to clear out larger areas of blocks. I'm gonna place a few of these down and we'll see what happens. Oh, it begins. We didn't light them all, but it begins. We're gonna see how many explosions start going off at once. We lit like 6 of these at once, and so all the different chain TNT are causing this entire area to be totally leveled out. Look at all the blocks. And with the 1.14 change, this is going to be an amazing way for you to collect tons of different blocks. We literally cleared out a majority of this mountain in mere seconds of time. This is too good. Next up is Arctic TNT. It's similar to Icy TNT, however, it does have some slight differences. Namely, Blues TNT will cause snowmen to spawn in, and will turn random blocks in the area into ice and snow instead of converting things like grass into snow and stone into ice. And you don't even technically need mobs nearby in order for the snowmen to spawn in. They'll just spawn in on their own accord. However, depending on the biome you spawn them in, they may end up dying essentially instantly. Oh yeah, and you need ice for the recipe. Up next is Volcano TNT, which you'll need some magma for, and it will spit out nearby TNT on its behalf. Look at that. That's nice. The explosions have slight delay to them. It's because the volcano's got to spit out all the TNT first. So it's a little bit of a random explosion area here. Boy, are my arms tired. Just kidding. Seriously, it's a lot of fun. And if you set all 4 off next to each other, you'll have a whole string of TNT going all over the place. I mean, look how many TNT we're working with here. It's literally spitting them out everywhere. This would make for an awesome server party of death and destruction, I suppose. I should clarify. Now, Void TNT requires obsidian to make, and it will actually take you to the bottom of the world, basically to the void, because it will continue to explode in an upwards and downwards direction until it reaches bedrock level. So let us stop and appreciate the amount of explosions we're seeing happen right now, literally from just one TNT. We can't even keep up. Look at it, like we can't reach the bottom until you see that the Y level begins to approach its bottommost area and we hit bedrock. Fantastic way to get to the bottom of your world very, very quickly. And honestly, if you space them out properly, you can essentially make yourself a quarry just using 4 of these TNT. Let's see what happens once these 4 TNT have finished blowing up and going all the way down. Still looking pretty good. Starting to see mine shafts appear. We got the whole shebang down there. It looks like most of it has hit void, but check out this quarry we made. Look at this. All the way through. Do some cleanup on the side there, and you've got an instant access experience to bedrock at the bottom of your world. And look, we just found some diamonds. Bro, that black hole is still hanging out. Next up is nether TNT, which requires red nether wart blocks. And it will turn your world into a nether experience. You've never had an experience like this before. Hey, get it? Right. Good for some spoopy decorating. Place a few of these suckers down and witness as the area around you slowly turns into the nether. Complete with nether wart blocks, soul sand, nether rack, fire, and your fair share of ghasts. Let's introduce them to the black hole. In you guys go. They're getting sucked in. Oh, they're getting sucked in. They move a little too. Yeah. Yeah. Get in here. Split TNT requires gunpowder to detonate this baby. And as you can see here, the moment it starts to light off, it will turn into more TNT, which turns into more TNT, which from there, well, you know, explodes. That's kind of the idea here. And wow, that is a big explosion area. Let's look again. Okay, baby, do your thing. Let's see. Split into 8. And then those 8 split into 8 more. Seriously, a lot of area to cover with all of this. Fantastic. And wow, there's so much TNT going on that the explosion I'm a little worried about. Look at that. That is huge surface area. However, our final TNT, the other nuclear TNT, requires Dragon's Breath and has a really cool animation. Look at that. You can hear it counting off. You can see some firework effects. We're gonna back away a little bit. You know, let it do its thing, okay? Let's see what happens to all this TNT and anvils that we see going off right here. Y'all ready? The countdown is real. Yeah. What? Where? Oh. Oh, wow. Big. Very big. Very, very big explosion. Oh my God. I mean, look, the nuclear TNT, very cool. But I think Icy's antimatter TNT takes the cake in terms of the explosion amount. Let's see what this puppy does. I don't really remember how big the hole was. I just remember that it was pretty enormous. So, ooh, the suspense right now, literally killing me. Can we just see? Blow on up. Let's see what we left with. Uh-oh, here it is. Yeah. Much bigger. Holy moly. Now, to use any of the TNT you see on the right side of my screen right here, all you need to do is take all the recipes you've been seeing on screen and put them inside of a crafting table, and you can make them with the crafting table. However, to make any of the TNT you see on the left side of my screen right now, including all of these special ones like the antimatter, you're actually gonna need to take a crafting table, put a regular TNT by it, and then blow up that crafting table, because the moment you blow it up, you'll be met with a brand new block type instead. It's known as, y'all ready for this? The Demolitner table. Get it? Because instead of demolition, it's demolit, because it's lit, baby. And it acts as its own very special crafting table, which is how you get the rest of these guys. But let me know in the comments section which TNT ended up being your favorite, and we'll see you later.